Check the mic and make sure it sound right.
Hi, I'm DK Will. This is DK Will Talk About It, and I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to start by letting you in the back room. This is the what they call it, the YouTube studio. Now, as you know, I periodically make videos. I'm not a daily video maker. I cover information regarding usually non-traditional financial matters, but I'll cover almost anything. And I try to ignore narratives and to give my viewers an insightful perspective that may slightly help them to adjust their paradigm and to come out of the brainwash, to come out of the programming, TV programming, to come out of the narratives. And I assure you, the narratives are everywhere. And if you notice, even those who are out of the narratives begin to start saying the same narratives. And I just can't do that. So here's why I'm letting you in my back room. Number one, I want you to subscribe. I want you to like my videos, and I want you to subscribe, because there's a lot of meat that you can benefit from if you do so. And I hope that you look at playlists and everything else, and that you do so. But I'm going to cover the Iraqi dinar, and anyone who knows anything about my channel knows that I've been saying it forever, and I will continually say it because I have always done it even before I put my first penny on an Iraqi dinar. I looked at the big picture of money, and you can see one of my first videos after the intros was your phone will be your wallet. Now, why am I showing you this? Because I want you to see, and I don't know how or why it happens, people, but it happens. I want you to see as I go along how the message I've been delivering since I began has been on point. And it's not a rehash of Twitter or anything else. Now, I use those as avenues of information, but the information I give you is fresh, meaning it does not originate from anybody's mind and paradigm and perspective as to its interpretation than mine. Because see, this is DK will talk about it. And so that's what I talk about. You'll notice that I did a video that says follow the money means follow the banks. If you've been paying attention, they're starting to bring the banks to your attention. And when I cover news, rumors, and opinions here in a minute, you're going to see that they're covering the banks. You're going to see that I covered AMP, and then World War III XRP is the bomb. You're going to find out as I went on that I covered some coins that if you are involved in the crypto markets today, you can see that 2 years ago, I was letting you know these are the safe bets, and they are proving to be the safe bets. Have I given up on AMP? Absolutely not. It's a payment network coin. I say it's buy time. We'll see. I covered the Bank of International Settlements a couple of times, and they've come through their role. I don't touch political stuff very often, nor will I. I mentioned that USDC may be a safe bet. It's proving to be a safe bet. I mentioned how banks have been talking their books. They absolutely have been talking their books. Now, remember I said this is a video about the Iraqi dinar? But have you noticed I really haven't said anything much about the Iraqi dinar? Do you know why? Because this is bigger than the Iraqi dinar. I can tell you about these Iraqi dinar videos, and I can guarantee you that some of the things I said when just giving you information hasn't changed much until this day, because the Iraqi dinar still hasn't happened. But now, the things I've been looking for to make it happen are starting to happen. By what do I mean that? Well, how about this one? The gold standard and a GCR. Can you see it beginning to happen, folks? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're going to go through this because I need more subscribers. I need more inspiration to do my videos. And I am not a double duty kind of guy. I am not doing these videos just to flap my gums. So do me a favor if you like what I do. Share my videos. Help me get some new subscribers. Because if you've been following along with DK Will since the beginning, by now you should know that you were on the right path. We are on the right path. That includes Nasera and Gesera. As we go along, we may touch on that, we may not, because this is a 5-minute intro so far, and I need to hurry up and get to the point. What am I looking for? I'm looking for things that have actually become to be that show this. It's all a conspiracy theory until it's true, and the gold standard is here. I've been talking a lot about the BRICS nations. Now everyone else is talking about the BRICS nations because now the BRICS nations are more involved and growing. See, it's about gold and a GCR. It's bigger than the Iraqi dinar. There you have it right there. And then I said the same thing here. I got one is to throw some bricks at it. But nonetheless, the point I'm making, folks, is you're in my back room and you're looking. Now, you see all these Iraqi videos? That's the reason I don't do I don't do the Bruce and the Mark Z and all them guru talk. I don't do that repetitive copium. It looks like tomorrow bull crap. I look at the big picture to see where are we going, and what's likely going to happen for us to get there. And the things that I've been looking for to happen for us to get there are happening, folks. Primarily this one, throwing bricks and blockchain at the Iraqi dinar. Let's throw some gold bricks at it. Can you see how it's been so timely, folks? Where is safety? You really might want to watch that symposium just to get an idea, but if you subscribe now, you'll get the idea because it was all right. It's all turning out to be true. Take that to the bank. Don't bank on it. Oh, we're going to touch on that. This is going to be a 7-minute intro. You might not even make it to the meat of the matter if you don't want to hear my voice too long. But quite frankly, if you don't want to hear DK talk about it, then why are you here? Because this is DK. We'll talk about it. So I'm going to talk about it. Hang around. Retail investors versus artificial intelligence. AI. Is that making the narratives now? Is that coming out of the fore now? Absolutely yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And then we come to more current things. A dying petrodollar revives a strengthening Iraqi dinar. The dollar is dying. Now, when I say dying, I don't mean it's gonna become a corpse and become dead. But they are going to level the playing field. And if they're going to level the playing field, that means what's low has to come up and what's high has to come down. If you just think of a seesaw, to level a seesaw, something has to come down and something has to come up, the opposite sides, and then it's level. And that's what's happening to our currencies. So, now that you've been in my back room and seen all this work I've done, and all this work where I need me some subscribers, I'm going to ask you to get me some daggone subscribers, man. Share my videos. Let people know that you're getting good information here. And here's the other part. It's not a rehash and a repeat of what everybody else is already saying. Moving on. Okay. News, rumors, and opinions, Thursday, July 6, 2023. These are some RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via a GCR, compiled by Judy Byington. Okay. Haters, I don't care what you think of Judy Byington. Do you understand? I don't know her. I don't know anything about her except I read this information. I don't care what you think of Mark Z. I don't care what you think of TNT. I don't care what you think of Frank. I don't care what you think of them. Please don't do that on this video. Coming here trashing people. I don't allow it. All I care about is what they say and if I believe it or not. Because see, we all have to think for ourselves. And you'll see as I go through these news rumors and opinions about the Iraqi dinar, I'm not even going to talk much about the Iraqi dinar, and this is supposed to be about the Iraqi dinar. But it has transitioned over time to show even those who have been following along with bated breath and their tongues hanging out that this is bigger than the Iraqi dinar. And I think I got a beat on it. 4,000 banks are set to fail. Bank runs are imminent. from apparently Christian Patriot News. Never heard of them, but that's not the point. The point is, DK Will told you about this a while ago. Take that to the bank. Don't bank on it. It goes on to say it's only wise to have at least a month's supply of food, cash, water, and essential items on hand. Well, the moment a president stood up and talked about preparedness month was the moment I realized that everybody better be prepared. And quite honestly, my religious organization I'm involved in, has also been telling us to be prepared. So be prepared. If you're not prepared, it's time to pull your head out of the sand and get prepared. What does that mean? Well, it means have at least a month's supply of food, water, and essential items on hand. Now, I don't say the cash part. You want to know why? Because I've been doing without cash this long. But when the systems go down and you need to buy something, you might need cash. However, if you're prepared, you won't need to buy anything, right? So you won't need cash. It's just like when COVID happened and people were rushing the bank to get their money out of the banks. And I was so amused thinking, what the heck, y'all? You can't spend it anywhere. You can't go anywhere with it. So I don't believe the cash part, but I do believe you better be ready. You better have some waters. You better have some prescription drugs if you need them. You better have some food to be able to feed you and your animals if you have them. You better have a safe place to be able to tucked in and see what's coming and see what's going in your life and around your home. And you better pray. Warning, there are reports of some asking you to hand over foreign currencies and their Zim bonds to them, saying they will exchange or redeem them for you. Do not give in to this scam. Okay, cash is a BEARER instrument. Cash is a bearer instrument. If I have a $100 bill in my hand, 99.9% chance that is mine. If it's in my hand, even if it was yours, because it's in my hand, it's mine. If I walk away and spend it, you can't do anything about it. Do not give your currency to anybody. And if they tell you they got it in cold storage, sign here, whatever spiel they give you, let me say it again. BEARER. It is a bearer instrument. If you bought into the collectives, I'm sorry for you. Because if you see, it says here's only the purchaser of the currency or bond can legally exchange or redeem that currency or bond at the redemption center for the higher rates. So if you turn in your currency to these people and you can't get your currency back, you ain't got nothing to turn in, and they can't turn it in either. You've been scammed. If you didn't need any, I've been saying this for years. If you didn't need anybody to buy it, you don't need anybody to exchange it. But you, proof that you're you and your currency. The exception is if you have given someone currency or bonds along with a notarized gift letter saying you have done so. So even if you've been gifted, they're cleaning this up, people. If someone tries to turn in your currency or bonds without your authorization, they could be arrested. Now, how would they know if it's without your authorization if they don't already know that you are you and which bills you have, and they already know that you have it? Something else I've been saying forever. They already know who we are. If you did it illegally, you're one of the bad guys, and you're going to go into their trap. If you did it legitimately, through an authorized currency dealer, you're good to go. Moving on. On Friday the 30th, the U.S. Federal Reserve and the U.S. Treasury were asked to hand over all their assets as they were unable to pay the global repository the quadrillions owed. Followed Saturday, July 1st, with the new quantum financial system interfaced in computers around the world so as to coordinate currency transactions through International Payment System ISO 20022. Is there a video back there on that? Yes, there is. ISO trying to tell you about 20022. Check it out. It's probably 2 years old. Also, on Saturday 1st, July, the fiat US dollar transferred into a gold asset-backed US note. The little guys are getting ready, and that includes the BRICS nations. I'll show you that as I wrap this video up. But you'll notice I'm telling you about the Iraqi dinar, but I haven't even talked about the Iraqi dinar specifically yet. I will now, because on 2nd July, the dinar rate on Forex went public. A live foreign currency converter showed the new dinar rate was slowly climbing upward, and it's nothing phenomenal. Although this Khan Baba says that Iraqi dinar $4.86 international rate. Okay, that would make me very happy. But until it's legitimized, I don't know what to say about that. But here's, see, this so far LIBOR and many nations dumped the switch over to so far from LIBOR. Okay, see, that's the kind of big picture stuff that I'm keeping my eyes on, along with this one. On the 4th of July, the quantum financial system was fully integrated worldwide. Just about a week or two, maybe 3, I don't know. I did a video on the QFS again. Because, see, this is legit stuff. This is not somebody telling you what's going on with the elections in Iraq or the oil or the protests or this law or that law. Because if you go down here where it says, right, Mountain Goat says, the CBI told me that blah, 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 blah. I was told that the oil and gas law did impact the ability for the move ahead, blah, blah, blah. That is a rehash of a prior rehash of a prior rehash of a prior rehash. I don't have nothing against the Mountain Goat. I don't know the Mountain Goat. I know nothing against Frank either. But they've been telling you these stories forever, folks. And here's the deal. Those are movies. Those are TV shows. They're not real. It's like watching a television program, a series that is not real. Like, what's that one? Lost Island. They follow the story. Oh, my. And you get all intense into it. It don't matter because it don't matter. It don't matter. I follow what matters. What matters? Banks are going to fail. A bank run's coming. That don't matter if you got a dinar or not, does it? No, it doesn't. So, this is bigger than the Iraqi dinar. I don't do hopium. I don't trash other people, the gurus. I'm not a guru. I am DK Will. And DK will talk about it. We'll talk about it. I try to help people adjust their paradigms and to come out of the programming, come out of the narrative, because even now, those who came out of the narrative are becoming a narrative. I can go to this guy's YouTube channel and they're talking about the same thing that the other guy's talking about, the same thing that the other guy's talking about. I think they even flip cards and deal out cards and share the information to make their job easier. Here, I give you a perspective that I think matters and has been proving accurate. And I'm going to show how the accuracy is highlighted in the next stream of articles, and then I'm going to end this video because it's way too long. I hope you like. I hope you subscribe. This is bigger than the Iraqi dinar. Like and subscribe. Follow along, and I will provide the big picture. And big picture stuff. Now, for the sake of time, I'm just going to breeze right through these because this video is way longer than I wanted to be. I actually just wanted a short video, but hey, it is what it is. You see here, BRICS. Here we go again. What countries are all about to join? A bunch of them. Iran seeking to increase BRICS partnership ahead of summit. BRICS ambition to dethrone U.S. dollar remains to be long-term goal. A declining dollar is a rising Iraqi dinar and a rising everything else that the dollar buys. BRICS prioritize national currencies over U.S. dollar alternatives. Is the dollar dying? Are the BRICS coming out? I warned about the BRICS. I even said that the variable guy stuff with the BRICS, I think that the BRICS, before anyone else was talking about the blue brick and all that, I thought it was this BRICS. It's turning out to be, it's this BRICS. And these BRICS are going to tumble down the dollar. That's what's happening, but it's all part of the plan just to level the playing field. I'm going to tell you something else that I don't have time to cover. When he looks to the blue sky, I did a little comment in a Twitter or whatever. Blue sky laws are state laws. Somehow, some way, the states, and I'll get into that deeper and do another video about it. Somehow, the states, and it's happening, the states are going to be the ones that open up more and more corridors to be able to take advantage of the biggest transfer of wealth that's occurring. It's going to be happening on state levels just as much as this SEC debacle is distracting everybody on the federal level. But states are making moves. Now, I know that I've watched them, I've seen them. This video isn't about that, but I'll do one. But you see here, BRICS, India and Brazil are concerned about the expansion. BRICS, India refiners ditch the U.S. dollar. BRICS says there's no immediate plans to launch a currency. That's a lie. BRICS, BRICS, y'all. And guess who else wants to be a part of BRICS? That's right, Iraq, with their Iraqi dinar. I don't have any idea where this video went. I'm going to put it together and I'm going to put it out and see what it did. But hey, I'm DK Will. This is DK Will Talk About It. Look for my next video. I'll try to get one out here rapido mas. Get out of the echo chambers. I don't care whose echo chamber it is. You will not get an echo chamber here other than me echoing what I've already said. But I have seen the things I say come to be in a very fine way, such that it helps us to think for ourselves. I'm DK Will, and I've talked about it. Have a wonderful day.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right.